Anambra State government suspends another secondary school principal for illegal collection of fees. Umweri New Yam Festival, Igwemeka honors individuals with titles. Nigeria to provide 50,000 AI jobs by 2030. In Thailand, 3 people die in mall shooting. Before the news in details, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Nwokoye. The principal of Community Secondary School, Okozo, Mrs. Florence Edokwe, has been suspended for involvement in illegal collection of fees against the free education policy of Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo. This is contained in a release signed by the Public Relations Officer of Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, Oka Mrs. Ann Okafo. According to the release, the Chairman, Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, Oka, Professor Nkechi Ikediogo, asked Mrs. Edokwe to hand over her duties and the entire property of the school to the Vice Principal Administration of the school with immediate effect, pending the conclusion of investigation into her issue. This will make it the 6th secondary school principal who has been suspended for flouting Governor Soludo's free education policy. Yam is venerated as the king of all crops in Igbo land by Ndibo, which is why they celebrate and accord it so much respect. No wonder the traditional ruler of Umweri, Igwe Sabeneth Emeka, Umweri Royal Cabinet, Umweri General Assembly, and the entire people of Umweri Okebo Kingdom in Anambra East local government area celebrated their 2023 New Yam Festival in a grand style. Our reporter, Njideka Okoye, was there and now reports.
Held at the palace of Igwe Okebo II, was unique as some friends of Umweri and prominent in the Anambra who have contributed to human and societal development were conferred with chieftaincy titles. Dignitaries of different calibers from far and near, including traditional rulers of different communities, industrialists, business associates, to mention but a few, also came to share in the joy of Igwemeka and the people of Umweri. Different groups, Umuada, Ndiduru, youths, organizations, quarters, kindreds, families, and individuals in Umweri, as well as business associates, traditional rulers, friends, and well-wishers of Umweri, paid homage to Igwe Okebo and made different presentations. Igwemeka, while performing the ceremony of breaking of kola nuts, prayed for sustenance of lasting peace in Umweri for sustainable development, emphasizing that the festival is to thank God for bountiful harvest and other good things in Umweri for the year, while others and invitees were presented with roasted yam and red oil garnished with traditional condiments. The Umweri monarch, who commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his development strides in the state, especially for granting free education to pupils of primary schools and students of secondary schools from JSS 1 to JSS 3, urged parents to use the opportunity to train their children in school. The Commissioner for Social Welfare and Women Affairs, Mrs. Ifio Binabo, and her education counterpart, Professor Ngozi Chimude, represented by the Senior Education Officer, Otocha Zone, Mr. Charles Odife, noted that Iwaju Umweri is always unique, due to the personality of Igwe Emeka, as it always portrays the features of Igbo culture. Noting the significance of New Yam Festival and the promotion of Igbo culture, urging women to work towards promotion of their culture. Some of the Igwe's cabinet, High Chief Ebuna Okechi, Chief Sunday Eluemono, and the chairman 2023 Iwajumeri, Chief Eugene Arebe, said that yam is the major crop they have, and celebration of Iwajumeri each year signifies the arrival of the new yam and good tidings, and a time to thank God for bountiful harvest. The event featured a non-denominational church service, cultural displays, masquerading, traditional wrestling, among other presentations. From Umueri, Njideka Okoye, ABS News.
Farmers of our community in Orumba North local government area have been empowered with cash by the traditional ruler of the community, Igwe Israel Ezwe. The empowerment was the highlight of the 2023 New Yam Festival of the community, titled Otute Hour. Our correspondent Emmanuel was there and now reports.
The event, which took place at the palace of the traditional ruler, saw Chief Nelson Ama, whose yam came top weighing 51.9 kilograms, winning the star prize of 250,000 naira, while Mrs. Chinyere Ibekwe, whose yam came second, weighing 47.9 kilograms, won 150,000 naira. Others won prizes ranging from 100,000 naira to 50,000 naira during the ceremony. Speaking during the ceremony, Igwe Ezwe explained that the gesture is part of moves to encourage people to venture into agriculture in our community. He called on the people to continue to support practicing farmers with cash and other facilities for enhanced yield, and described agriculture as the mainstay of the economy before the advent of oil.
It's a great opportunity for easy evaluation of agricultural produce from our and the connected community.
During their speeches, the town's traditional prime minister, Professor Obiajulu Obikeze, and President General of our Development Union, Chief Raymond Ofo, elucidated the significance of the age-old celebration initiated by their forefathers, urging the community to view it as an opportunity to strengthen unity and brotherhood. Certain cabinet chiefs, including Chief Okuchukwu Okafor and Chief Ernest Okafor, emphasized that this annual celebration serves as a day of respite for farmers, fostering unity and peace within the community. Joining in the community's jubilation, Dr. Patrick Abato from Awe Kingdom in Edo State, Chief Kingsley Kanu from Abia State, traditional ruler of Ibuku, Ozo Chibuzo Onwura of Enugu Agede, and Chief Moses Udechukwu of Awa, emphasized the event's cultural roots and urged community members to continue supporting the traditional ruler for further development. Additionally, the event included the conferral of chieftaincy titles upon distinguished individuals who have made meaningful contributions to the town's development. A one-time majority leader of Anambra State House of Assembly, Sir Emeka Afoka, and Assistant Governor of Rotary International, District 9142, Rotarian Abushinwozo, traditional rulers and cultural proponents were among those that attended the event. The highlights of the occasion featured the ceremonial cutting and consumption of freshly roasted yam, masquerade displays, paying homage to the traditional ruler, and a lively dance performed by the Igwe, Emmanuel Chibata, for ABS News.
It was a moment of jubilation and display of rich cultural heritage for people of Udezu, Ayigo Kingdom, Achala, in Oka North local government area, as they marked the 2023 New Yam Festival in grand style. The event, which took place at Village Square, was well attended by Udezu's sons and daughters, as well as relatives, friends, and well-wishers from across the country and beyond. Our correspondent, Emmanuel Okonkwo, tells us more.
Was kick-started with march past by various masquerades of the village to all the 8 villages in Achala community, including Umudiana, Amukabia, Umuobe, Odawa, Umunagu, Umuezede, Amadim, and Umuezu, after which the masquerades returned to Udezu village square to display various dancing steps to entertain the villagers. Speaking on the significance of the event, the host, Ezanu Oguefi Madubueze, chairman, Udezu Home and Abroad, Mr. Ifani Chukwu Atuanya, former President General of Achala Improvement Union, Engineer Chinedu Ibeze, and Barrister Emmanuel Ekebue said that the New Yam Festival, apart from being important in Igbo land, occupies a special place in the history of Achala community and Udezu Ayigo Kingdom in particular, and promised to uphold the rich culture and tradition of the forefathers for the progress of the village.
Our children always go to school. Then we also try to make our youth useful to the society by empowering them, encouraging them to learn crafts. Our forefathers did it. Our fathers did it, and we are doing it. It's one of the things, highlights of Igbo land. To thank God for His blessings, keeping us alive to celebrate the harvest of the year.
For Chief Kennedy Anyebonam, Mr. Edwin Umade, Mrs. Anne Mbago, and Chief Edwin Onwemenam, the annual New Yam Festival of Udezu Ayigo Kingdom avails sons and daughters of the village the opportunity to fraternize with one another, identify and empower the less privileged among them, provide solution to issues confronting the village, and plan for greater Udezu Ayigo Kingdom. In separate interviews, the National President, Anambra State Association of Town Unions, Barrister Titus Abudo, the immediate past member representing Awka North constituency in the State House of Assembly, Honorable John Nwokoye, President General of Achala Improvement Union, Mr. Nnamdi Ihunne, and Achala Woman President General, Mrs. Ifeoma Nwokedi, commended people of Udezu Ayigo Kingdom for upholding the culture and tradition of their forefathers and relentlessly making efforts to promote peace and development in the village and Achala community in general, calling on others to emulate them and embrace peace and unity for all-round development. Earlier, while declaring the event open, the priest of Holy Family Catholic Church, Achala, Reverend Father Felix Efobi, who explained that New Yam Festival is not fetish, but rather a means through which Ndebo appreciate God for bountiful harvest after each farming season, encouraged people of Udezu Ayigo Kingdom to maintain the temper of peace and unity in the village, and prayed God to keep blessing and giving them reasons to celebrate as a people. The event featured prayer and cutting of the new yam by the eldest man in Achala community, Obuefi Nwarienne Okoye, as well as ceremonial foundation laying of proposed Udezu Ayigo Kingdom Hall, various cultural displays, among others. From Udezu in Achala, Awka North Local Government Area, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
Away now from our cultural and state stories, the federal government hopes to create about 50,000 jobs through artificial intelligence (AI) by 2030. Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Boso Tijani, made this known when he released the ministry's blueprint for the next 4 years. In the 31-page document titled Accelerating Our Collective Prosperity Through Technical Efficiency, the minister, who made reference to PwC report, McKinsey Global Institute analysis, and Accenture report, submitted that AI would usher in a new era of technological and economic transformation over the next 2 decades. He said, as an emerging economy, it is imperative that Nigeria formulates a far-reaching national strategy to harness the potential of AI in an inclusive and responsible manner. Consequently, Tijani said the most populous black nation is taking a unique approach to provide the requisite expertise and perspectives to craft a forward-looking strategy. The minister said the plan is also to achieve top 50 global ranking, currently 96, in AI readiness and adoption across metrics, computing, power, skills, data availability, ethics, and governance by 2030. He submitted that the blueprint encompasses 5 key pillars: knowledge, policy, infrastructure, innovation, entrepreneurship, and capital and trade. On the foreign scene, Thai medics say 3 people have been killed in a shooting at a luxury shopping mall in the center of the capital, Bangkok. 4 other people were injured in the incident, while a suspect aged 14 has been arrested. The report says he had been using a handgun. Footage on social media earlier showed shoppers running out of the center. The center, as well as nearby Siam metro station, were closed. People will have also posted videos apparently taken from inside the mall. In one video, 4 loud noises which sound like gunshots can be clearly heard in the Busy complex. Witnesses have also reported online that they had taken to hiding inside shops and bathrooms. On sports news, Brazilian winger Anthony Matheus dos Santos could return to the Manchester United side for their Champions League game with Galatasaray on Tuesday. The Dutch coach, while speaking to the press on Monday, said Anthony will be in consideration, but Monday was his first time back in team training. The Red Devils granted the Brazil international forward indefinite leave following a series of disturbing claims made against him by former girlfriend Gabriela Cavallin. Anthony then returned to Brazil, allowing him to speak with police officers in Sao Paulo. He returned to England last week and met with Greater Manchester Police for 5 hours. The 23-year-old winger maintains his innocence despite being accused by 2 more women. All right, with that sports news, we come to the end of the news, but let's remind you that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on Twitter at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. On the main news again, Anambra State Government has suspended another secondary school principal for illegal collection of fees. Mweri New Yam Festival, Igwe Emeka has honored individuals with titles. Nigeria is to provide 50,000 AI jobs by 2023. In Thailand, 3 people have died in mall shooting. And the special message again, Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news. We thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonye Okoye. Do have a beautiful day.